Hi friends, my name is Sangram. Let's discuss about a new problem statement within Azure Data Factory. So there is a storage account where I have a file called as Netflix, and before I copy the Netflix data into Azure SQL, I want to do basic transformation like filtering. So for that, I'll be making use of copy data activity with sync as the stored procedure. Now let's jump to the portal and demonstrate the behavior. Okay, so this is my storage account and let me show you the file. So if I go to the container, source container, and there is a file called as Netflix underscore titles. Click on this and then I would edit this to show you the data. So there are a lot of columns, but my focus area is type column. So you can set the types as movie, TV show, and etc. So what I'm going to do, I'm only going to transfer the records which are tagged as type movie, and only those records should be moved to SQL table. Okay, so we have the understanding from file perspective. Now let's go to the database. So DemoBits.db is my database, and if I observe my Netflix title table, I don't have any records currently. Okay, now let's go to the data factory and we'll create the pipelines. So this is the data factory DemoBits ADF. If you click on author and monitor, you would land up to this particular page. Now let us go to the manage section. So the first thing is to create link services. The first link service would point to the storage account. For that, let us type storage and then click on Azure Blob Storage, click on continue. Let's name it as ls blob underscore source, and then scroll down and you can select your subscription resource group name, and then you can test out the connection. So once it is successful, please go ahead and create the connection, because as I have one, I'm not going to create. So this is the one which I have. Now similarly, we have to create a link service for database as well. So click on new and then type in Azure SQL, continue, and just give a good name, ls underscore SQL underscore this is present in demo bits db, and scroll down, select your subscription, server name, database name, and then you can provide your authentications. Test the connection before creating the pipeline, creating the link service. Okay, this is successful, so I'm not going to create because I have one. Again, I'm canceling this out. So I have the link service for blob account and another link service for SQL. Now let me go to the data set. So we need two data sets, one to connect to the Netflix file and another to the Netflix table. So if I have to create a new data set, click on new data set and type in storage account, click on this, continue. And it is a CSV file, so I would choose delimited text, continue. And then let's name it as ds blob. It is present in the source container, and then I would give it as Netflix. Also put the storage account name, demo bits here, demo bits, yeah. Netflix. And then let me choose the link service and then browse the file. So it is present in source container, and this is the file. So click on this checkbox, which is first row as header, and click on OK. So I'm connected to the blob, and if I can do a quick preview to see the data, yes, I'm able to see the data. Okay, and I'm also able to see this type column which has movie, TV shows, etc. And we'll be going and just extracting the movie information. Okay, similarly, we have to create a data set for table as well. So type in Azure SQL, continue. Let me name it as SQL demo bits db underscore Netflix. And then select the link service, which is demo bits db, and load the table. This is the table. So I will not create because I already have one data set. Let me click on cancel. So I would show you the data set here. This is the data set which is pointing to Netflix data. Now let's go ahead and create a pipeline. Click on new pipeline, and then I would type pl copy Netflix movies. I don't want to copy the TV shows, I just want to copy the movies. And then extract a copy data activity. Let me say copy movies, and then select the source. And the source would be the Netflix file. This is the one. Okay, and then let's select the sync. Sync is my table, Netflix table, but this time I'm going to use a stored procedure option. If I use this option of directly moving the data from file to the table, then the entire content is copied. So I'm not able to restrict it here. But if I'm making use of stored procedure, I would be able to put some filtering or transformation, and then we'll be able to load the data. Now let's go ahead and see the database. So I would pick a table type. Let me pull out this information. So you already saw the data here. There is nothing. And then I would create a type. I would explain in a short while why I require a table type. So the metadata of Netflix title type and the file content is entirely the same. Okay. So this is the table type which I created. Let me see if I have created this or not. Yeah, this is already present. Now let me put one more stored procedure. Now let me put a stored procedure script here. Okay. Now if you observe, I'm writing a stored procedure with the name sp underscore import movie and accepting the table type parameter here. And then I'm writing insert into the table, select star from source, which is nothing but the table type parameter where type equal to movie. So what am I going to do? I'm going to accept the source over here, accept the source which is the file, and then under sync I am putting all the content of the file into the table type parameter within the stored procedure. And then once I got the data set, I'll be able to filter this by writing where type equal to movie and then putting the data into Netflix titles. So let me go ahead and create this procedure. Run. Okay, my procedure is also created. Now let's go here and then select the stored procedure. Let me do a refresh because I just created the stored procedure. And then import movies. This is the procedure. And then as you see, if you click on import parameter, I am able to select the table type. This is my table type data type, and the parameter is @source. So this is auto populated for me. I don't have to do anything else. Now let's go ahead and run the pipeline. Click on debug. The pipeline is in progress. And the pipeline got copied. Now let's observe the table here. Select star from Netflix title, which had 0 records earlier. Now it is having some number of records. So we can see, right, all the movies which were present in the Netflix file got copied. So there is no item with the name TV show. It is all the movies which is present in the table now. That was the desired outcome, right, that we were looking for. Now let's just to show you the file. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 movies in total. Now if I count the same number of records, it should be 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 records in total which I got in Netflix titles. Okay, so whenever you want to do any kind of transformation, then you can rely on this particular method using stored procedure as a sync. But the prerequisite is your target is SQL. And source can be anything. Source can be SQL, source can be storage account, source can be Cosmos DB. I hope you liked the video and please like and subscribe. Happy learning.